So we got through a week of work here. It's Friday. I've had enough. And I'm admitting that I'm a hypocrite. And I'm admitting this to the Aleph Dopa people. Because look, I'm 52 years old. I'm at a point in life where, you just start getting a little more conservative about your thought processes. And I think that's kind of normal. But, my issue with Aleph Dopa was how they got to their name. And then I was, kind of triggered and all sort of snowflakey. But then I was like, wait a minute. When I was 13 years old, I was introduced to this. Got myself a daughter, she's a mongoloid, because I married my sister and our gene pool's been destroyed. Let's do it. Okay, let me stop right there. This is the Dead Milkmen, a just punk band out of Philadelphia. And yeah, I said Philadelphia. We'll talk about that later. One of my favorites all through high school. These guys are not talented. They're just punk and they're good. So when I remember this, I have more of an understanding of the Aleph Dopa fandom, because the Dead Milkmen came at a time around Dead Kennedys and Totenhosen out of Germany, Dead Pants. Everything was dead. And it was like, oh no, it's dead, because that was coming right out of the satanic thing that in the US where everyone thought everybody was Satanist. So, yeah. But Tiny Town, let's go. This is a tiny town, and we don't want you coming round. So yeah, okay. Once again, I was in middle school. So this was 7th grade. So I would have been 12. Okay, so 12. When I first heard of the Dead Milkmen, and I was introduced to the Dead Milkmen from a girl named Kim Bassiano. Art class. And yeah, but anyway, you couldn't get away with saying that stuff now, especially a bunch of white kids from Philadelphia. And we don't want you coming around. Now here's the ever so talented punk guitar solo. It might be wise if you didn't hang around, cause we hate blacks and we hate Jews. We hate punks, but we love to abuse. Let's do it. So for those who don't know, I do minimal editing. I'll cut out if I have a coughing fit or something. But yeah, this is straight out of the youth. Dead Milkmen, I could go on forever. I could go on a Dead Milkmen journey all over again. I love the Dead Milkmen. And when I think about myself now, the Dead Milkmen aren't doing Kaname type guitar riffs. They're definitely not doing Akane drumming. And no, there's no Misa. There's no Misa. There's not even a Yukina doing it. There's none of that. They're just a bunch of punk ass kids from Philadelphia. And they're legend. So, like I said, to the Aleph Dopa fandom, I will apologize because I was listening to this stuff and loving it and would argue tooth and nail if you would have told me there was something wrong with it. So, corrected.